and welcome to another episode of The Naked Truth. I'm your host, Trisha. Am I really a host? Can you be a host when you're vlogging? No. I mean, I guess I could host my own diary. I don't know. I'm Trisha Hershberger, and I vlog naked. That was an awful intro. Thank you guys so much for tuning into The Naked Truth this week. This week, I'm going to vlog about motivation. But before we get to that, I wanted to thank everybody who sent naked vlogs last week. Your own naked truths. That was Dominic, Jeff, John, Grant, and Brandon. Those of you who wanted me to link to your videos, those links are in the description below. Also, some of my favorite comments from last week. A couple people gave me some humorous new names for the Walk of Shame. Jasko said the Walk of Fame, and Courtney Garrett said the Laid Parade. Those gave me a good chuckle, and you guys all had some amazing Walk of Shame stories, so thank you for sharing those with the internet and with the world and bearing your naked truth as it would be. And a lot of you also gave some really insightful commentary and responses. Kapaluamax said, double standards regarding sexism do exist, but the playing field gets more level with every passing day. As the older generations that were brought up in different worlds move on, so will those attitudes. And by the way, not all those attitudes favor men. Please look at the jail sentences of male teachers who have sex with their students versus female teachers. Some people are going to be judgmental. You could argue until you're blue in the face using perfect logic, but that just won't matter. Also, if you want to see judgmental, picture the look of the faces on the faces of girls as a guy walks through a hallway and out the front door of a sorority house at 8 a.m. on a Sunday. I can assure you that some of those looks are worse than most things a guy can say. And that's definitely true. I don't know if I emphasized it enough last week that my point is that people should treat genders equally. And, you know, I said don't be judgy because that's not cool. But my point is that they should be treated equally. So if I didn't emphasize enough that I think that men also suffer from the Walk of Shame, then I apologize for that. But that's a great point, and thank you. Dasha Y emphasized that this person doesn't think it should be acceptable for girls or guys because of moral standards. It should be equally unacceptable for guys. It shouldn't be all right for anyone to sleep around whatever gender, and that should apply to both sexes. So again, I'm all for gender equality, whether according to your moral guidelines, neither gender should do it, or both genders should do it and feel okay about it, or wherever that lies. I just don't like it being different for genders. But c'est la vie. That's what the world is right now. But yes, hopefully as the older generations get older, we won't have to deal with that, and that will be awesome. And thank you to everyone who pointed out not to use the autofocus. I didn't this time, and I hope that it's much better. All right, so this week's Naked Truth on motivation was inspired by Single Vader, who said, topic, was there any point where you doubted yourself or people close to you would try to talk you out of going into acting? If so, how did you pick yourself back up? My answer to that is, have people tried to talk me out of acting? Hells yes. Hells yes they have. Everyone tries to talk everybody out of acting, and it's for your own good, really, because it's a very, very hard life. It's very glamorized in Hollywood to think of red carpet and celebrity and everything's fancy in Hollywood and New York City, and it's really not like that. For most actors, it's very hard. I mean, 99% of the Screen Actors Guild is unemployed at any given time, and it's very hard to get into the Screen Actors Guild. So, like, if you've worked enough that you're a professional Screen Actors Guild actor, 99% of your union is unemployed at all times. Just, like, that's a reality in this industry. In the acting industry, you are a professional auditioner. That's what you do every day. You're not an actor. You don't play on set every day unless you're very lucky. You audition every day. And when you do a good job, occasionally they let you go and play on set. And that's really how you have to think about it. And if that's the career you want, then by all means get into acting. The first time I heard not to get into acting was way back when I was on AOL dial-up internet as a kiddie, and they were doing a Q&A with Kevin Bacon. So I tuned in live, and I was very excited. And someone asked, you know, what advice do you have for people who want to get into acting? And he just said, don't. And I remember being so frustrated because I wanted to hear what his words of wisdom were, what his secret was, and just to say don't when that's what I want to do with my life, I was pissed. I was pissed, Kevin Bacon. But, I mean, I understand it now as an adult. He's saying don't because it is a hard road, and a lot of people don't realize it, like I said before. So, I get that. My geometry teacher, who was the teacher who ran Mathletes in my high school when I was president of Mathletes, when I said I was going to go to college and major in theater, she cried. So there were a lot of people along the way that tried to talk me out of majoring in theater and tried to talk me out of moving to LA and dropping everything to be an actor. But, you know, if that's the passion in your heart, whether you want to be an actor, a writer, a photographer, a YouTuber, whatever it is that you want to do, generally people are probably going to try to talk you out of it for one reason or another. And if it's the thing that you need to do, like if you can't not do it, then just do it. So that's my motivational thing, is just do it. Whether it's taking a scrap piece of paper and a pencil and writing lyrics to a song because you want to be a songwriter, or writing out a storyline for a book, or beginning dialogue for a script, or if it's taking a super cheap, like cheapy disposable camera and taking pictures, or you know, getting a digital camera and making a home video, whatever it is, do it. The more you do it, the more confident you're going to get in yourself, and the easier it is to keep doing it and put it out there. Sometimes, actually, people telling you can't do something fuels you more. For me, like I talked about in The Naked Truth on Rejection, it fueled me to make a YouTube channel because I felt like the world was telling me I can't do it in some way. That's how it was in my head. I'm the type of person that's like, what do you mean I can't do it? Yes, I can. And so that's what I did. I also get really fueled by crossing things off lists. I know that sounds really lame, but like if I have a big thing that I'm scared to do and I need to motivate myself to do it, I'll break it into small chunks, write them all down on a list, and then every small part of that I accomplish, I cross it off, and that feels really good. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta tell yourself to do it, and if you're the type of person that enjoys looking in the mirror, if you're a Jessica's Daily Affirmations, I like my house, I like my mom, I like my cousins, and if you don't know that video, then you probably think I'm insane, but if you don't know that video, you should look it up because it's amazing. Whatever it is that motivates you to go out there and try something. And like I always think, you know, if I try it once and hate it, I don't have to do it again, but at least I tried. And so you can motivate yourself to that point. So my question for you guys is, what motivates you? What do you do when, you know, life gets you down or someone tries to talk you out of something? How do you motivate yourself to overcome and do it? And then also, I noticed that we are almost at 50,000 subscribers on the Naked Truth channel. Yay! So I consider that a celebration for you guys just as much for me, because y'all can attest to the fact that when I started doing this, I didn't know what I was doing. I still pretty much don't know what I'm doing. A la last week's episode when everyone was like, hey Trish, turn off that autofocus. Well, I did. All the way back to the first episode where everyone was like, hey, don't look at the viewfinder. Look at us over here. And so I did. So I'm learning a lot from you guys. I hope that my life experiences are at least entertaining to you, so that we're all kind of learning from and helping each other in this. So I believe it's a journey for everyone. So if we make 50,000 subscribers by next week, so tell your mom, tell your friends, tell your cousin, be like, yeah, she's naked, but it's not sexy. It's really awesome and freeing. If you tell everybody and we hit 50,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a little giveaway. So I have a lot of cool stuff to give away. I want to do giveaways for random subscriber giveaways where I just go in and pick names at random. I want to do a new subscriber giveaway, so anyone that subscribes to the channel between today and next Wednesday, they'll get their own drawing, and then anyone who's ever submitted a Naked Truth vlog to me, they have their own drawing as well. So things that I'm going to be giving away. Here we go. I've got little thank you postcards that I will fill out and write you a little note and mail that to you. That I'm giving away. I've got tons of t-shirts and stuff. Let's see here, and all different sizes. I've got this one-of-a-kind SourceFed shirt, black on white printed, SourceFed and SourceFed Nerd, all sorts of like inside jokes and stuff. I have, what is this? Oh, this is a really cool Titanfall t-shirt. I got this. I forget which convention I was at that I got this, but it's an extra large, so it doesn't fit me, so I'm going to give it to you guys. I also got a Final Fantasy XIV men's polo. Very fashionable. That's also an extra large. Oh no, that's a medium. Like I said, I have all different sizes and lots of different t-shirts. And then the big prize that I want to give away is this sweet little streamer dock and Bluetooth controller kit. So I apologize to my iOS and Windows Phone friends. This is for my Android friends. This is really cool. It's MHL technology. So it streams from micro USB to full 1080p display, so that you can like stream your favorite Android game to your big old TV in HD, and then you can use this Bluetooth controller, so it's kind of like a portable console for you from your phone. So these are really, really awesome. I just absolutely love this tech. I just don't have any room for it in my new house. So as I'm moving and I'm finding stuff to give away, I want to give that to you guys. So thank you so much for us almost being at 50,000 subscribers. That's really exciting. Don't forget to keep submitting your vlog topics for future Naked Truth vlogs. And if you feel like vlogging in your birthday suit, you can make sure to send that to me via YouTube, and let me know if you want me to link to it in the description of my next video. So thank you guys so much for watching this week's Naked Truth, and I'll see you next week.